What's up and welcome back to Gabe Miller Music. Today we are checking out the Volca FM 2, which came out fairly recently. Now, I was very lucky to be able to get my hands on one of these. My contact over at Zounds was able to get in touch with someone at Korg and get me a loaner unit, so thank you so much to everyone involved. If you want to check out Zounds, I'll leave some affiliate links in the description. They've been very good to me. But regardless, I've got my hands on a unit for a temporary amount of time. Let's pop this thing open. All right, so here is the box. Pretty standard Volca box here. More Volcas, more fun. A little reference card with a whole bunch of parameters to be edited and stuff with different algorithms. That's cool. Owner's manual. We'll give that a look later. On to the main attraction. And real quick, little audio cable. And batteries, which I probably won't be using. I'll probably be plugging this directly in with the power cable I brought separately, specifically to use with my Volca keys. Here it is. It's pretty and adorable. So a few things to notice right off the bat. We got our transpose, velocity value. Oh, these sliders feel nice. A lot of resistance. The trademark tiny knobs, which also have some pretty good resistance on them. Hopefully the controls are hands-off enough, but it remains to be seen. And of course the trademark tiny keys, which I probably won't be using. I'll probably pipe this into my Novation circuit tracks, more than likely. But yeah, overall, it's a Volca, kind of what we've come to expect. I do really like the color scheme and the layout of this though. It's quite nice. And then for reference, here's what the rest of the unit looks like. And all the I/O is on the front. So, as is tradition on this channel with first day with new gear videos, I'm going to start off going in fairly blind, and then I'm going to spend a bunch of time off camera diving deep into the interface, and then I'll come back with some more fleshed out thoughts. I want to give you kind of the raw, honest process of learning a device, and then also some more polished, considered thoughts. So let's turn this on for the first time. All right. That sounds real nice. I like it. This would sound really nice plugged into my various pedals. There's some more effects applied. We'll get there. Maybe not in this video, but eventually. So it's already got some built-in patterns. I'm probably not really going to deal with the built-in sequencer this time around. Probably sequence it with my circuit tracks. So let's try to figure out some interface stuff right off the bat. Still sounds smooth way up, which is nice. Ooh. I actually like it on that lower velocity better. That's really nice. So this is our decay. Ow. Too much. What about carrier attack? That's interesting. I want to get some shimmery stuff going on here. Oh, too much. Too much. So there's that nasty bit at the end, and I want to try to figure out how to get rid of that. Interesting. There's the other decay. Some warble. See, I've already made an abomination. Didn't take that long, did it? Just try some presets. Behold, dat bass. That's fun. Let's keep going. Very FM-y. Which is not like a deep observation, but... Oh, here we go. Here's some shimmer. Too much. Nice. All electric piano stuff. Oh, this is cool. The way it deals with polyphony is nice. It's a big step up from like a Volca keys, because I never had a chance to try out the original Volca FM. It was on my list of devices to check out for a very long time. And then this came out, which was the perfect excuse to finally get to try a Volca FM, but with some obviously big updates. But I've used the Volca keys quite a bit. Let me find something that's ARP-worthy. And then where's my shift button? Function, ARP on. So here's a feature that I'm just going to jump right into right off the bat because I'm really interested in it. Program random. Now, what I'm not sure is if it actually randomizes parameters or if it pulls like a random patch from a bank. I think the worse that some of these sound, the better, honestly, because that means there's more true randomness going on. This is Gabe from the future. Quick correction. The program random doesn't choose a random patch or randomize everything. It randomizes a bunch of aspects of the specific program / patch that you've got pulled up. So if you pull up a different patch, you'll get new randomized stuff, which is a cool hybrid approach. Just wanted to make that correction right away. Back to the video. Okay, all right. That's fun. Oh, here we go. ARPs. Nice. Okay, that's interesting. I like it. So it's pretty easy to just keep it sounding good even if you start tweaking stuff. God bless him. Okay. This velocity is clutch. So that's why we have this sheet of different algorithms then, because it's like showing how they're configured. So that's nice. So that doesn't sound great. Too much, too much. That sounds a little jank for this patch. That's the sweet spot right there. All right. So far, without really any manual reading and just a cursory watch of videos, I'm already having fun with this. I'm already getting some listenable results out of it. I'll be right back. I'm going to spend some time off camera getting to know the features of this thing a little bit more in depth, and then we'll see what I can figure out from there.
One Loop Pop video later.
It is the following day. Welcome back. I watched Loop Pop's excellent video on the Volca FM2 and now have a much better context for getting back into this thing. So I've connected it up to my circuit tracks, and we're just going to try to tinker with this a bit. Maybe do some sound design and probably some light beat creation. Also, one thing I do want to draw your attention to, not every MIDI converter will work. For instance, I tried this one and it just didn't send any signal to the Volca FM, whereas I tried another one that was slightly newer and it did work. So you might want to get one from Korg themselves in advance, or just double check that you actually have the correct kind. All that being said, let's jump to the overhead camera and go from there. And then we zoomy. We've got full control, and we have full velocity sensitivity. Which is great. We also have access to the circuit's built-in ping-ponging delay and reverb. I'm going to use this a bit because I want to get some extra stereo width, and I couldn't be bothered to send both stereo channels of this in. Like, the sounds themselves are mono, but the reverb and chorus are not, but I think this will be enough for now. But let me dial this back a bit. I want to keep it subtle because I want to let this show through fairly clearly. That's fun. The other thing I want to do is turn off the motion sequence and then also just clear every step while I'm at it. That way, when I hit play, it doesn't start the motion sequencer, even if it really, really wants to for whatever reason. So now I can pull up a project that I made earlier, and let me just copy over this main lead. That's kind of a vibe. Oh, too much. That's kind of cool. So I like it a little bit more. And remember, we're not even using this track, so I could like clear it out and use it for chords maybe. Which is really fun. That's one of the beauties of the circuit tracks, but that's another video for another day. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Let's keep moving through this. Oh, you know what I do want to try while I have this open is if you change the algorithm, it'll basically change the way that the different operators are routed into each other. And that's what that little cheat sheet was for. So one thing that can be kind of fun is literally just changing it with an already established patch and just seeing what happens. There's going to be some jank that you run into because it's not really meant for this. But it's nice that you can get a change this drastic just on the device itself. That's kind of nice. And this is like just pure sines, I think. Let's try something else. I've got this idea here. With no melody, I've just got chords and a bass line. So what I want to do is bring these chords over. And get the ARP going. So we probably want to change that algorithm back. Instant ARP added to the circuit, which is lovely. Let's try a different patch. Oh, this could be dope. So all together. And I also want to try to turn on unison. So that's a bit much. So maybe I send this up an octave, do the same on every pattern. That's a little more like it. So that's fun. That's very fun. Let me pull up a different pack here. Okay, this one might be another good ARP candidate. We're just using this one as a bass in this case. It's kind of underutilizing this a bit if we're being honest. Woo! That's interesting. So right now, so that's breaking up a bit. Oh God. Oh, here we go. You know what? That would sound way better with some more minimal drums. Let's try something. Let's lower the velocity of all this. It's a lot more magical. Cool. Very cool. So I want to dive a bit into some parameter editing, but I'm not sure how far I'm going to get in this video. So let me get rid of my effects for now. Let's just keep this little ARP going. So that's just binary, on or off. So these are our 6 operators, if you hadn't picked up on that by now. What I still need to figure out is how to edit other stuff, rather than just continually mess with this and hope for the best. Which, don't get me wrong, is hella fun. Let's just go random. Woo! Well, it gets kind of drowned out a bit, but hopefully you get the idea. Let me try one more pattern of some sort. Oh, you know what? This could be really cool with an FM patch. Too much, too much. A little jank. It's close. So this is a deep synth, surprisingly so. And I'm not going to be able to cover all of its features in just my first couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that for this one and dive much deeper into it as I go. If you'd like to see more Volca, you can click or tap up over here. And if you'd like to see more first day with new synth, you can click or tap up over here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Zounds for helping me get my hands on a Volca FM. And I'll be back with a new video in a little bit. Poggers, dude.